for our look here at church and everything. I guess that's where I'm at right now. So we'll just go through some slides here. These are the members. If you have any questions, you can get a hold of any of us and ask questions. We're open-minded. We want as much as we can input. But like I said, we've investigated this over a year, and this is what we've come up with for our recommendation. Why are we going to place the doors? Just look at them. It's time. I've tried to finish the front doors about 5 years ago, and the sun just beats on it hard and takes all the varnish right off of it. So, so here we are trying to collect everything we have for doors, and we got all the information for you on them packets. So what we were looking at was steel, fiberglass, wood, and with research we've had and talking to people and construction people, trying to get all the feedback we can, this is what we've come up with. So we've looked at options of what is good and bad about each door. And if you kind of look at it, you can see that durability, fiberglass is the longest. Wood depends on how you finish it and how often you stay with it. Steel is probably 15 years with salt. It eats the bottom of the doors right off. And then ongoing maintenance, of course. You may have to paint the steel door if it starts to rust. The wood door has to have maintenance on it, and the fiberglass is maintenance free. To change locks, they're all going to be the same that way. Fits character of the church. We can find each of these doors will fit the same type of purpose we're looking for. Appearance, we're going to go with wood grain like it is right now. Rust prone, you can see steel is, wood isn't. Rot, of course, wood will rot. Window in each door, you can get that. And yes, now we have to have panic bars on our doors for code. And it has to be on both doors, not just one. So that's things we've learned as we're going through this process. Okay. So we've gone with the fiberglass door with a wood grain finish. The appearance is like wood. It fits the character of the church. Maintenance free. It will not crack, splinter, warp, or rust, rot. Insulation properties are at least 4 times greater than a wood door. And expected lifespan is the longest. Here's the bids we got for the doors. So we're looking at Ted Wagner, which right now he's kind of out for time-wise, but he's probably the person we're going to go with. And right now, as you can see, to date, we have enough money to do the doors, all 4 of them. So there's a sample of what the door would kind of look like with a window in it. So we'll have a book in the back you can look at, and it shows you the picture of that. And of course, the oak grain will be like the bottom picture you see on there. And then then there's another one. Provincial is on the left, third one down. That's provincial. That's the type of grain. So like I say, you can look in the book here too. We'll have this in the back, so you can take a peek at that. Here's kind of what the door would look like when they're in. Next steps, we need a little bit of feedback from the congregation, whatever you think is what you want to see in the church. We're going to recommend to the council on Tuesday that we go with fiberglass, and then we do want, by the quarterly meeting, to have this ready to go so that when Ted Wagner has the time, we can get these doors done before winter. That's our goal. I guess that's it. Yes?
Per code, do you have to have the bar on all doors or just the front doors?
Just the front ones right now, from what we've known. So it may turn out we may need them on these other ones too, as we get looking into them doors also. But right now, the main doors have to have them. Yeah. The push bars? If you go to the west entry, the big long bar that pushes on it, that's what kind of push bars we'd have to have. Yeah.
Ted Wagner's going to install?
Yeah.
Henry, can you repeat the questions because I can't hear it?
Okay, there was a question on who's going to do it, and we said Ted Wagner. And then Jane was asking what push bars were, and I said, well, if you look at the west entry doors, they got the long bar, like you see in most schools. They got the big bar you have to push. That's just for fire getting out of the building. It's code for getting out of the building now. What we have set up now is not right, because if someone couldn't turn that knob, they'd be stuck in church. Yeah, panic bar, sorry, yeah. Any other questions?
Sounds like a good choice.
We're hoping for it. That's what we've taken the study for. That's why we've over a year we've been looking at this. It's not just such a slam dunk thing. It's not that easy. I mean, there's a lot of variables we didn't know about till we got into this, looking at the doors. I mean, you just think a door you open up, not a big deal, but it's a big deal when you get to a commercial building. Yeah, Joel.
Having the door frames, do they remain wood or are they fiberglass also?
Jason, do you know that answer? He was asking if it was, if the frame comes fiberglass too, or is it steel? Or I guess we don't know that answer. We're going to have a middle mullion between the doors because of the panic bars.
I would guess it'd be steel.
What's that?
I would guess it'd be
Steel
steel.
frame. But we got to have a middle mullion in the middle just because of the panic bar to attach to something. So, yeah, Dwayne.
Is Ted Wagner the one that lives out in Inniger?
I think he does out by John Bremer.
Yes.
Yes, John knows him. Yes, so I would think that would be him. Yes.
Can you go back to the picture that showed that in church? And will that middle bar, I think nowadays they can make that middle bar removable?
It will be removable because we have to get the caskets in and out for funerals. So it'll have like a pin or something up above, and it'll be able to come out like you see in a lot of schools. I see them in schools. So you won't see it on the outside, you'll see it on the inside.
Will that be some type of protective glass too? In other words, not easily breakable? You know, if you do the windows?
I think that's what we looked at. We're going to go with the shatterproof glass. Right now, we don't have shatterproof glass. Trust me. We added them windows in that door. They didn't come with it, so that was the bad thing. When they come with it, they'll be enclosed, and you won't be able to take the glass out like someone did once.
Henry,
Yes?
you indicated at council that these would be set up at some point if we ever wanted to do a card access.
Yes. It still is. The only bad thing is I can't get it on the front doors. It would have to be on either the altar guild door or the kitchen door if we put a fob or whatever we want to put in to be able to get in with a keyless entry, they call it. Because of the middle mullion coming out, we can't put any wiring in that way. So, but there is options for us to, I'm going to have wire already put in when they do the frames, so that when and if we ever do that, it will be ready to go. Because in the future, it's going to be the way to do it.
That's included in the price we saw.
Yeah, because I'll just throw the wire in. It's just a wire in while they're installing it. it won't have anything to go in. That would be a separate fee down the road if we ever went that way. But the big thing is the wiring has to be in ahead of time. So that was my goal, is to get that in with it. That's best I can say right now. It's what we were hoping everybody likes to see, wood doors like that in front, and they'll open. We'll also have them so that they will lock open if you push them all the way, so that you don't have to hold the door or put door stops down. So we do want the closer to be able to lock open, so that you can get at it easy and then just pull it and it'll come back shut again. Yeah, Joe?
Is there a plan to put a kick panel on the front of the door? I mean, on inside or outside? You don't want to
We can always put that stuff on, like we did these doors. We eventually put some on these doors. They didn't have them on to start with also. So we may do that just for protection too. Yes, Jane?
I was going to say our church is hosting a district meeting here in the second week in October on Sunday.
Okay.
Would it be possible to have open doors?
That's what we're hoping for. I mean, we're trying to get them in as soon as we can. We just got to get the okay from everybody. Yeah. Did you hear Jane's question or comment? She was saying that we have our district meeting here in October, and she'd like to see the doors in by then. And I said, that's our goal. It really is, as soon as we can. But that would be our goal, to get it in. I'd like to get it in as soon as possible. And that would be August, September, if Ted Wagner has the time, we get them ordered up. So it would be done. If we can get the okay and get everything done that way. We have new doors before winter.
Sounds to me like we go ahead.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Gene.
Has anybody ever done a quote to see what the wireless, or the fob entry, what it would cost to have that installed?
Right away, would it be cheaper to put it on the door?
You ever gotten a quote on it to see what it would cost?
I don't think we have. We just got internet in here now, so we now have the chance to do it. Before we didn't have internet, so
Curious what it would cost, as long as we're doing everything.
I think I'd hold off right now yet. I don't think we're ready for that yet. It takes a lot to get that organized and get that put online.
That's something that we have in the school district, South Washington County. We can talk to the UHL company that handles that for us. For us, it's just a server. We have the database office and with the internet, like you said, the
Right.
controls are uploaded to what they call a controller, and then that allows the key fobs to card access.
And when we do this, we're probably going to get the thermostats all tied in with our internet now that we have it. And that was, I think, back in the time when Dave Pemble was looking into, I think it was like $1,800 to get the thermostats done. So I'm guessing the price is going to be pretty similar to get the doors done that way too. So it's not a cheap process, but our goal right now is just to get the doors in. We can always get this other stuff put in.
I've got contacts in UHL. I can get a real quick estimate on that on Monday.
If you could, that would be great. So he's going to try getting a price for us to do that door control right away and see how much more it is. So
I'm not sure it would be that much. Is it just for the side door over here, or?
I guess we'd have to decide which door to use. We don't know which door we'd want the fob to operate. Which one do you use the most? You use the altar guild or do you use the kitchen? Kitchen? Then we'd have to look just at the kitchen then.
Typically, it's one door, or maybe it's one door in the front, one door in the back.
Well, if you could get that, Jeff, that'd be great. Get a number for us. then we'd have that number too. So it's looking forward. If we can get these doors put in, it'd be awesome to get some more options to get in without all the keys we have out and everything too. We have quite a few keys out. So, any other questions? All right. Thank you for your time.